A good joke always reveals a particular truth about its object, whether in white or black form. The title of this album is a running joke in the band's milieu, one that spans from simply going to exercise all the way to the concept of selling out. What it does, in its silly reversal of death metal's fierce commitment to the void as absolute destruction, is find in the absence of meaning not a furious voluntarism but, simply put, a cosmic, sometimes mirthless, sometimes mirthful, laughter. In the mythologized images of nature it does not find the totality that black metal once sought, a sublime power of abjection, nor does it emphasize the patriarchal warrior stances of modernized Nordic gods. It finds, instead, a classicist fusion of beauty and the sublime, the path through which the god Loki transforms into a mare and gives birth to an 8-legged horse called Sleipnir, which would then serve Odin as transport across the universe. It is not the Norse tradition of heroes and death, but that of tricksters and life. The first track, Between Sleipnir's Breaths, is introduced by the horse's phantasmal gallop, followed by one of the band's signature massive, space-occupying riffs. Hildur Gudnadottir's voice adds a textural quality that highlights the soft edges of these riffs, the ways in which they're always in escape, always flowing outwards, their volume not a function of oppression but of letting go, the grand exhalation of a laughter that comes to sweep away the remnants of a consciousness fixed upon the world of meaning. The poetry she recites comes from the monarch of Texcoco, called Nezahualcóyotl, and a mystic called Ioquanquetzalcoatl, both Mexica poets of the 15th century for whom the facts of life, the very framework of existence, was adorned with the splendor of death. For both, but particularly for Ioquan, existence was the region of the fleeting moment, its beauty tainted and ignored by continual attempts to grasp it, to control it, the vain desire to imprint upon it a will and a thought, the ultimate folly. The giver of life which so fascinated Ioquan will enter your house not through deeds and glory, but through the music of poetry and the paintings on your walls, which is to say through the ephemeral joys of living, forever in escape, passing away with every second. As the organ drone of troubled air emerges from this fleeting soundscape, the softness of the first track grows and shifts like the album's cover art, the jagged growl of piercing riffs, the aggression of the wind, the uncertainty of a mist that parts for no one,